Hi, this is Max and it's time for another birthday card tutorial. Today I will only use one stamp set by Stampin Up called From the Herd. It's a clear stamp set from the Stampin Up's Occasions catalog, but seems to be available only until the 2nd of June 2015, which is a real pity. I stamped this with water-resistant ink and afterwards colored it with my Prismacolor color pencils. As I showed you already in the mixed media card tutorial, these are pencils with a higher percentage of oil, which makes them very smooth and blendable. As I will blend them with a solvent afterwards, I first only color the edges with a darker color and then the inside with a lighter one. I therefore either use the same color with less pressure or a darker shade of the same color family. But have a look for yourself how I do this, and I will shut up for a while. So, I hope you did not get distracted by the sun that is shining more and more through the window of my craft room. And while it's getting hotter and hotter in my room, I will try to blend the colors now with Diluent N by Schmincke. This is a German version of Gamsol that you could buy in the US. As you may have seen already in the mixed media card tutorial, I dipped the paper stumps only very shortly into the odorless solvent. And then blend the colors from the outside to the inside of the image. By doing so, we will get the colors blended in a similar way as some of you may already know from alcohol markers. But I'm talking far too much, just see for yourself. And now it's time to bring in the big shot and die cut the colored picture. I'm using a stitched rectangle die by Memory Box that leaves a wonderful faux stitched edge. As all the animals have that funny look, I tried to even increase it a little bit more by using Google Eyes. To pick up these little guys a bit easier, I'm using a quick stick. And to glue them down, I use glossy accents, as this will dry totally clear. There is a balloon in the stamp set, but I didn't feel like using it. I selected washi tape instead to design my own balloons. The leftover from the white cardstock is perfect for this. I tried to stick two stripes next to each other so that the dotted pattern is not broken in the middle. Then I'm sketching a balloon onto the white cardstock to use it as a stencil. I then use this stencil to fussy cut 3 balloons out of the washi taped cardstock. To also give the 3 balloons a light shading, I use a black Prismacolor pencil and blend it out again with Diluent N. Afterwards I glued them onto the left upper corner, slightly overlapping the corners of the frame. I'm drawing the strings with a fine line marker by Stabilo and tie them around the tail of the goat. For the sentiment, I'm using 2 sentences from the stamp set. In the frame, I'm using the main theme, From the Herd. To bring it into the right position, I'm using the compact stamp press by Fiskars. The sentiment I used on the card base translates as an animalistic happy birthday, but unfortunately this is not part of the English version of this set. So you will have to use the simple happy birthday sentiment, which is included. As usual, I move the stamps around until I like what I see and then pick them up with the stamp press. The lines will guide me where to stamp the words after everything has been moved and the stamp has been inked. Same I do with the little hat that I stamped with real red ink, also by Stampin' Up. The frame will be attached with foam tape to pop up a bit from the card base. Afterwards I glued some rhinestones underneath the sentiment. And finally I used my Wink of Stella glitter pen on the balloons and the card base. And this was the card for today. I hope you had fun and got inspired. If you enjoyed watching, I would be delighted to get a thumbs up. And I would also love to have you subscribe to show you even more paper ideas that may bring a little bit more color into your life. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye.